up, guys? It is Crun Games here with another video. So, today I'm starting this new thing called Yahoo Answers. Basically, all I do is go on Yahoo Answers, hard to guess, and I find some questions that you guys might like to hear, and I also like to answer them for the asker themselves, so I'll link the video to them and let them know, none of their information was given, but their answer was answered by me at least. So, to start off today, we have one question here from an anonymous person, and the topic of it is how to get a guy to like me. Now, the body of it basically is, I used to be really special to this guy, but I got really depressed and I kind of pushed everyone away and I kept breaking up with him, and was rude and I hurt him, so he started hating me. But after time, he was chasing me to be my friend, but I thought it was fake, so I was still rude. But I realized it was real, and he isn't chasing me anymore. How can I become special to this guy again? How can I make him like me? I've been trying to be just nice and normal for about 2 days, and nothing's really happened. Alright, well, to start off, I'm going to say I know exactly how that guy feels. Because, I've dealt with dating a girl who was somewhat depressed and broke up with me a few times, and never had a good reason and whatnot. And she also became rude about it, so I walked away. And I can tell you, from my point of view right now, like, I don't want to make you feel bad or anything, but if she was to try to reach out to me to be friends, I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't want to be friends, but as far as communicating again and whatnot, I'm not gonna do it. I can't. Mainly because I'm pretty happy right now. I don't want to say I'm happy because she's not in my life, but she's not here to make me feel bad. And that's one thing that I don't like doing. I don't want to have to be, I don't want to have a pit in my stomach every day. And I don't want to have to be upset wondering, like, what's she doing? Is she moving on to another guy? I just don't want any of that stress anymore. So that's why I told her, I'm not mad at you, but this ain't working for me. Dating wasn't working for her. Well, being friends ain't working for me. So I can tell you, as far as how you can get him back, it depends all on him, on who he is, who he wants to be, who he thinks you are. Now, it also depends on how much you hurt him, because, if you didn't hurt him very bad, then it's easier, obviously. But if this is like an ongoing thing and he's been crushed and he's just done with it, you might just have to, let life move on. Life moves in a cyclical pattern, so you're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to meet people, you're going to lose people, and so forth. No, not necessarily everyone's going to be a part of your life from start to finish. So what advice could I give you to help? Well, like you said, just try to keep things normal. Don't pressure him into believing one way or another. Don't try to be all mushy, and do not try to remind him of what you think are the good old days, because those could be his dreaded days where he was most upset or whatever. So just try to keep things normal right now. Leave the past where it is. And don't necessarily try to pull things from the past and revitalize them. Just try to start something new, if that's the case. And if that doesn't work, like I said, you're just going to have to move on. There's nothing you can do about that, because there's one thing I notice about people. A lot of people say that you should try to, talk to people and to guide them from making bad decisions in life. I personally feel like that's all baloney. Like, for instance, I hate when people say, oh, this so-and-so talked someone out of killing themselves. I personally believe if you talk someone out of killing themselves, chances are they were never going to kill themselves in the first place. Because as people, when we want to do something, we will do it. And I don't say, oh no, like, as a kid, you want to do this, but your mom was going to say no. Well, you didn't want to do it then. You didn't want to do it because you knew you would get in trouble for it, so you just didn't want to do it. But if you want to do something truly, so like if he wants to move on from you and he just does not want to be a part of your life anymore, that's how it's gonna be. You can never change that. You can't make him think otherwise. If you do manage to do that, then that means that was never a plan for him in the first place. It means that he was never going to not be your friend again in the first place. He just needed time to blow off steam. So you just need to get yourself in the mindset that you can't change his mind. You don't have power over his brain. All you can do is hope that what he's doing to you is only temporary. And you have to tell yourself, do you even really want to put him through this again? Like, are you capable of starting another relationship with him, or you're gonna hurt him again. It's one you can't be very selfish about the situation, because yeah, maybe he makes you happy right now, but like, what happens if he falls for you again? He's fell hard this time, really hard, and you're like, I'm kind of depressed. I don't really want a boyfriend anymore, and you hurt him again. You know what I mean? You gotta think, like, are you stable right now? And you gotta right now in this kind of situation, you gotta kind of put him before you right now, just because you kind of know how you feel already, and you know where this like where you stand on things. So you kind of gotta think from his point of view now. And they always say, if you love something, let it go, and so forth. But I mean, one thing that's lucky enough for him is, I think, like a bit of advice that I gave people the other day that I just thought about while I don't know what I was doing, fucking, I don't know, probably taking a dump or something, I don't know. But I said, love those who hurt you, because they teach you the hardest lessons in life. And I think the reason why I think that way is because sometimes things aren't very clear to us unless they're made in a very harsh and hurtful way, and that's just the way life is. We have to learn one way or another. So, as far as to wrap this up, basically, as far as what you can do to get him back, you can't do anything to get him back. If he doesn't want you back, he doesn't want you back. But the best thing you can do is just be yourself, and over the next course of days or so, see how he feels. And if not, then just move on. Don't be sad about it. Life will move on with or without him, just like for him, life will move on with or without you. If you cross paths again down the line, that's great, that's wonderful, but we're not fortune tellers, so we don't know what's going to happen. So just, like they say, hope for the best but expect the worst, and you'll be fine, trust me. So I guess that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, rate, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions of your own, not through Yahoo Answers, go ahead and post them below in the comments, and I will see if it's something that everyone will enjoy, and I will go ahead and answer it. So thank you for watching. See you guys later.